What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? I am finally back with some content. If you saw my short and little sneak peek video, you know I got a R1. Now, I wasn't looking for another bike, but I saw this and it was a good deal. Picked this R1 up for $3,500, and it's a '06. It's not perfect. It's definitely needs some work, but for the most part, she's all there. She's got some like janky stuff like this. It's just I have this zip tied because he changed the ignition key with something else, and I don't know if this is even for the R1, but it turns the bike on, so I have to get that changed. There are some other things like the mileage is showing the incorrect mileage on that, so I don't know how many miles are on the bike. But yeah, she's all there. I've ridden her. She's got good bones for sure. She's got good bones for sure. I'm just glad to have another inline four engine. I've been wanting to get one for a while now. Honestly, the cross plank R1 was cool, but for me, I've always just liked the inline engine layout. Cross plank just didn't do it for me. Honestly, I like this better than my 2023 R1 I had, honestly. To me, it just feels more smooth, and of course, I just love the sound. But it has a totes exhaust. That's really the only noteworthy item on this bike. Everything else is pretty much trash, to be frank. These are like I don't think these are OEM fairings. They're quite cheap, and the previous owner did not take care of this bike. It's missing a lot of screws, and it's zip tied in some places, and this doesn't even work. It's a keyhole, so I have to get that changed. It's missing a lot of fairing bolts here for this air intake. On both sides, it's just missing. And the headlights are intermittent. They come on and they come off. So I don't know what that is. It's probably a wiring issue. But yeah, I don't think it's been crashed, but possibly, because I see it has a frame slider on that side, but there's not one here, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what happened with that. But I didn't see any cracked frame or anything like that. Swing arm seems to be okay. That's not bent, although on the other side, this shifter lever is bent. So, but the swing arm, the crash protector is fine. So I don't know what happened with that. Maybe it tipped over in the garage or something. But yeah, I'm gonna be updating this bike. Ignore the garage. I know it's a huge mess, but yeah, that's the new channel bike. I'm gonna be working on that a little bit today, actually. I got some new parts in. I got a K&N air filter, and I'm gonna be updating the electronics a little bit with the Rick's rectifier. If you haven't heard about Rick's, check them out. They're pretty good, especially if you have an older bike and you want to run a lithium battery. These guys will give you a rectifier that's lithium compatible, so it won't mess your bike up. What I've done to it so far since I got it, went ahead and did a coolant change using Motel, and a oil change using Motel 300V. I love this stuff. I have a battery coming. I have a anti-gravity battery coming. But that's all I have for right now. Just kind of reassessing the bike and what all it needs to be changed, which is really not much. It's just fairings. Other than that, it's pretty solid. I think for 35, whole R1, and it has a title, can't really complain, honestly. I'm like addicted to being on Facebook Marketplace and looking at a bunch of bikes, and for 35, that's a rough bike. That's a rough bike, price point wise. But this was like the cleanest rough bike out there. So, and other than the missing bolts and stuff, the fairing is, I mean, the frame is, it's got a little nick there, but it's pretty clean. The VIN hasn't been tampered with. Just like this is painted over. I don't know, but she's all there. I gotta change those tires out. I don't know. I think they're a mixed match. This looks like, what is Shinkinko? I don't know, something, but it's horrible in the front. This back tire looks decent. I don't know what this is, but what is this? Dunlop. Yeah, that's pretty good. That, I think, is a Shinkinko or something. The front feels just like kind of less confidence inspiring if I'm turning it. But yeah, this is it. This is her. It's funny because I've been, that smaller bike that I had, the Honda 750 Super Sport, actually ended up selling that, flipping it, and just ended up being too much work that I wanted to take on, so I ended up selling that. And knowing how I ride, it's probably better that I let that older bike go, because I didn't want to. It's quite a rare CB, but the engine capacity is small and it's older technology, so I'm used to riding larger displacement sport bikes, so I didn't want to blow the engine up. It was a decently old bike, so yeah. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this bike. It's a looker from a good 5 feet away, but then when you get close, it's like, oh shit. It's like missing a bunch of bolts here, all that, and it's just like, oh. But like I said, I'm gonna do a whole new fairings. I'm thinking about doing the Yamaha blue, like the color that came with this year model. It's like the blue, and then it had the black underpiece, and it had like a little white stripe right here or something. Might do that. And then I have some parts. I made a part list for this bike already that I want to be getting just one by one, and I'll be showcasing all of those. But stay tuned for that. And yeah.